Welcome back to Whitt Acres. I picked up some plants today at Lowe's, so I'm going to get them planted out here out front to make the front look a little bit more springy and cheery. I picked up a 4-pack of pink begonia here, a 6-pack of yellow pansies, some creeping phlox, lighter purple and a darker pink, and then I picked up an English Rossum rhododendron because I really like rhododendrons and I need to get more out here planted on the property. I figured I'd take the chance and just get a $13 rhododendron and get it started out here. That won't be going out front though. And then I got a little 4-pack of orange impatiens that I'm gonna be putting out here in the front. I got around the front porch here mulched with some black and it's looking pretty good, nice and clean. I have some of the bell hyacinths. These are wild bell hyacinths popping up here in the front, giving me a little bit of color, but it's just making me want some more. I'm going to refresh up this white marble here as well. This is the north side of the house, so it doesn't get a ton of sun, but it does get some afternoon sun, so the impatiens will work out really well down in here on this corner. So do the pansies, but I'm thinking about putting the pansies up here just for a brighter yellow. Put the pansies here and maybe even one in the well inside that pot on the well. And then I have 2 stanchions here on either side of the garage, and they used to have Dracaena spikes in them, but they got all root bound and they don't survive the winter, so I'm gonna be pulling these out and putting in some fresh soil. Might use some potting mix or just some compost, some soil I have up at the nursery. Here I have a autumn brilliance fern. I don't know if it survived the winter, so we'll find out, but I'd had one sitting on the clearance rack at Lowe's, so I picked up another autumn fern, and if this one doesn't make it, I'll plug that one in here, and if this one does start sprouting some life, then I'll leave it in and I'll have another fern to put somewhere else. You ready to work, pup? Puppy? All he wants is that ball, huh, puppy? Gonna take these pumpkins out of here now too, since, I guess Halloween's well over. But I just like to leave my pumpkins out as long as possible. You can see not all of them rot. Some of them turn and kind of just dry out a lot and get real light and dry out like the hard shell gourds. So they don't all rot and turn into a mush mess. Some of them you can leave out a little bit longer than Halloween jack-o'-lanterns, as long as you don't cut them. I really don't carve pumpkins. I might paint them for decoration, but I don't cut them. It lasts a lot longer if you don't cut them. Might have rotted a little bit there. If you're interested in seeing the spring blooms here on property, I'll be doing a first blooms tour on our Whitt Acres Garden Tours channel here real soon. So go over and subscribe to that channel so you'll be able to see all the content coming out here from Whitt Acres. There we have it. I planted the 4 orange impatiens coming down the hosta bed here just to add a splash of color while I come through the walkway. I already had the blue wild hyacinths on that bed, so I didn't add anything to it. I did end up mixing some of the potting soil in with my existing soil to try and give these impatiens a little bit better of a start. In the concrete pot, I added 2 begonias with some fresh potting mix. On the well pot, I just did 2 pansies. This won't be my look for the whole year, but it's just going to be the spring pot, so I just want a little splash of color. I don't need anything too big for this spot yet, but the 2 pansies will add a little bit of color like I need. And to accent those, I have the 2 stanchion pots with the same matching yellow pansies and matching stanchions, so I have some symmetry out front here. In the center autumn brilliance pot, I just put in 2 begonias. One's not even blooming yet, but then I top coated with some potting soil just to revitalize the mix. Hopefully this Jurassic fern or autumn brilliance fern is still alive. I'll give it some more time before replacing it, but those will just make the pot look alive until something starts happening with this autumn brilliance. And we'll be planting the rest of this out. I think these creeping phlox are going to go out front by the mailbox. This is my replacement brilliance fern, so I'll probably keep that into a container until I'm sure that the other one's alive. And then this English rosum rhododendron is going to be going out by the lone pine way at the end of the field, and you guys can look out for these on our garden tours. That's all for this one. Subscribe down below and hit that like button before you leave. If you want to see how the garden comes together this season, go over and check out our Whitt Acres Garden Tours channel, where I'll be posting a First of Blooms video here coming real soon, because we're having some flowers already pop up. A lot of daffodils, hyacinths. I'm just trying to wait until I get some more flowers opening up and everything's looking good, but we'll go around and see what's blooming here in April. See me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for